Hello, people. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It's that time. It's that time again. Okie dokie. So, welcome along, everyone, to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good on this Tuesday evening, whatever you've been up to. Hope you all had a good one. So, for tonight's menu, I'm going to be throwing down the GR1 lobby, which is what I'm just going to do. So, a bit of a format on what's happening is there's going to be a bit of practice, some qualifying, and then we crack on with some sprint racing action. So we're going to start off at Spa-Francorchamps, which is the last round that's took place in the World Endurance Championship in the sports car racing, where you have a mixture of hypercars and GT3s and so. Just check that everything's all spot on, which it is. I just drop it down to 5 minutes, and so other than that, we are good to get the lobby open, as it is 7 o'clock in the UK now. So the room is now open, and I'm going to put in the room ID for those who wish to join in that method. So okay, so the room ID is put on the YouTube chat. So last time I done the GR1 lobby was probably like ages ago, to be honest. So there's just looking back on the streams, and we'll see when was the last time I done the GR1 lobby. So it must have been like a month ago. Actually, it was a month ago when I last done open lobbies, but it was all just for the practice and the race. So this time round, with the qualifying added on as well, therefore that it gives those an opportunity to go and get a clean lap in best you can. And then so not sure like about how quickly this lobby's going to fill up, unless if I try Le Mans, for instance, that will fill up the lobbies normally. So even if you had the qualifying for as little as 5 minutes, well, mind you, you're only going to get that one race and that one lap in, aren't you? So we'll just get it in there as well. Welcome along, Hot Rod. Thank you very much for tuning in, for dropping off a like as well, and best wishes to you as well. Go and check out Hot Rod for those who'd like to go and see his content here, as he does Gran Turismo 7 content, especially daily races and so on from the American region. So appreciate you sparing a moment to drop a like anytime. So we've got Adak Barharuno, Remiko, should I say. Remiko is in. We've got TK in. We've got Danny in as well. Pleasure to meet you. So if we get a couple of people, in, then therefore we'll crack on with some racing. Obviously a bit of qualifying, and then a 5-lap sprint across multiple tracks. So track rotation obviously is the host who gets to decide which way we're going to go, unless I don't have a certain track in mind. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go with the Audi, I think. Welcome along, Handy Pint. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So 2 or 3 more. If that's okay with those who are in the lobby. Obviously with 3 of us in, so had the lobby up for 4 minutes. So I best get some track time whilst I'm at it. Plenty of spaces to fill in. Out in my trusty Audi. And this was last week's daily race in the GR1. So I've only managed to get a time in, which is all I did. And then I reached out to a friend who I know who's managed to drive her nuts out of a car that's not even a Meta. So I said, like, well, congratulations to you, well done for putting in a quick time. So definitely a 10th or 2 in for sure. But I couldn't get the chance to find the time, just to get another qualifying lap in, of course. But all good fun. Got Pep in. Pleasure to meet you, Pep. Because as of last week, last week's daily race in the GR1s, obviously we were on the mediums, I think, if I remember correctly. Then to go on a set of races softs, I mean, you feel a massive difference with grip. Yep, very much throttle happy there. I'll give it a minute and then see if these 3 are ready. And once we've got the qualifying session on the way, and even if you got some who wishes to race this one, then not going to do the qualifying, so therefore I can get a chance to go and speak to one of them and see if they want to race this track. Ramiko's in. You're the inters, mate. Change the softs. Right, see if everyone's ready. See if this person realizes that he's on the inters. See if that person gets the message, unless that person is on VR. Okay, so looks like everyone's ready. So, and one thing as well is please be civil and respectful to other races and have fun. So the qualifying is about to get underway. So the quali's starting soon. Good luck. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So Pep's in the softs. Act is in there as well. Yep, everyone is on the racing softs. That's good. So good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying on the way. And if I see some that's joining in the qualifying session, I'll abandon the qualifying laps ASAP or on an out lap. Therefore, I get a chance to just to ask one or two, depending how many's will showing up to see if they can race this one. I don't mind setting the grid. So I'll just let these people by. For those who are just joining in, welcome along. This is the first race of the evening, so anybody's welcome to join if they're around. No worries if you're going to crack on with whatever you need to do. So I'm going to be running the lobby until approximately 10 o'clock-ish. See how I feel. So it's something a little different than the GR3s and GR4s that which a lot of people have been running in pretty often. So as for myself, I like to run something a little different, and that's if I keep doing what I'm doing in terms of throwing something different, whether it's the GR1s, the GR2s, or whatever, then that of course adds a variety and gives those a chance to test out their capabilities with the cars that are built from one category to the other. So let's get this beast out. The tyres warmed up nicely. Got a bit too wide there. I'll just let this person by. Few burnouts and that should do the trick. Having had to back off a touch and allow the other person to get in front of me. I'm only going to get that one-shot qualifying, having done a long enough outlap and sat in the pits for nearly a minute. Welcome along, casuals. I'll just get that. Take the chance quickly. Yeah, see if you want to race this one, casuals. No problem. No problem at all. So Pep's currently got pole, so... And somebody got a 22, and somebody got a 26. And in case you're wondering why I put in a slower lap time like that, oh, I thought I had another 10th of me or two, whilst having parked to one side, just a text. So I've done right to try and we'll get the lap completed after the session is finished. So it's over to them three if they can improve the qualifying. I'm liking this, this Audi VGT that's on there. That does have the the Audi Revolut Formula 1 livery, from what I could see. You know, with the red back end and a bit of black, where you have the silver around it. See if we got more people joining in, so it's... I'll have to see if I can try and remember all this without having to take my phone just for a quick screenshot so it was set in the grid. Mind you, it's better to be safe than sorry, because there may be some that's coming and going. So I'll take a quick photo there. There we go. And then set in the grid. And we have got somebody who's just joined in this one. Welcome along. And another person as well. Welcome along. Yep's in. Welcome along, Yep. Good to see you. Hope you be keeping well, mate. So, I'm just about to, well, we've got these two initialized, so it's good to see you in here, Yep. Grid set by hosts. But that's alright, because I've saved the lobby settings. So, pleasure to meet you as well, Jorge. And it's good to see you as well, Yep. So, tick in ASAP, please. Set in the grid. So there's 5 of us in, just Adak, Danny, and what's the other guy's name? Ramiko. Just Adak and Ramiko left to tick in. Oh, just oh, never mind. I've only just seen you tick in. So just Adak left to tick in, please, and we'll set the grid very quickly. So where was I? I was P5 on that one. So I was P5, and there's Perudo. Where's Pep? Pep's there. There we go. Pep was there. Yep. Just want to make sure. Adak, sorry that I've only just seen that you're in there. There we go. That should do it. Alright, so thank you very much for your patience, and apologies for any inconvenience. Thank you for your understanding. So race is starting soon. Good luck, everyone, and let's have a clear race as well. So if you accidentally hit someone, and if it feels your fault, just where you can at a first safe opportunity, pull over to one side, give the position back to the person you made contact with, especially in the speed of cars going in excess of 200 mile an hour. Then obviously you have very little time to react, so you're going to have to think fast. So without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good start with 4-star checkers on as well. Oh. From P5 to P1. Wow. And the Yep's moved up to 4th in no time as well. So he'll be looking to go for a move as well. As he's up into 3rd, you can see him getting the car, overtaking the car. Just got a bit wide there. Jos Verstappen's in. And Jos Verstappen's left. And Yep's up into 2nd, from 8th place to 2nd in the space of a lap. So I've got myself leading the race with Yep in 2nd, Jorge in 3rd, Casuals in 4th, Danny in 5th, Pep in 6th, Adak in 7th. I've got Remiko in 8th. Welcome along, Rose. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. For those who have just joined, this is the first race of the evening, and Rose is in as well. GR1 is your jam. More like it. Well, this is what I was on about the other day. You know, I like to throw something a little different, whether it's the GR1s and GR2s and GR3s and GR4s. So it's good to have somebody who's into that sort of category, with a lot of downforce and high speeds through the excessive G-forces, etc. And for those who are keen on how long I'm going to be staying on, then obviously I'll be looking to stay on till approximately 10 o'clock UK time. Then you put GR2 and GR4 in the middle. Okay. It's that's good to know. Like to have somebody who's into that sort of into them sort of car categories. And yeah, it's oh, this is the thing. I've not used much of the one of them, which I know of, is the Nismo GTR LM Nismo, which I had a crack on a few occasions. And yeah, when they've done some updates, well, many updates later, then obviously it became like a certain car, because there's like a trick where you can just have enough battery deployment or something, and that I had to try and like figure it out. But then obviously it's just some little bits and pieces where you could just be sure that you have like a technique where you could just have enough battery in order to use a lot of a deployment whilst on a straight line, which obviously made it look more like a meta. And obviously for the GR4s, I like to run a lot of cars where if it's front wheel drive or even mid-engine rear wheel drive and front engine rear wheel drive or even four wheel drive. So I'm pretty adapted to driving that many cars with what the game has to offer. The gearing, yes. The gearing trick with it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, this is a thing that some like little tricks about where you have the little sectors about with the gearing and so on, which you can make most out of its advantage. And I've got Yep, who is closed in after I went into a wall of my own for a moment. Trying to break the toe off Yep, as easy the Porsche. Oh, he's almost went to the back of me there and had to cut across the chicane. I was just minding my own business to try to get it into the apex and keep the car nice and controlled, and I saw on the radar that Yep almost went to the back of me, but I had to cut across the chicane to avoid rear-ending me. Nismo was my car of choice last week. Yeah, that's the car that a friend who I know of who's been driving the nuts out of that Nismo. Obviously, it's one of these cars that some just want to have a go at and then make most out of the others, where you see a lot of the R18s and whatever. So Danny C takes the win. Get in there, Danny. GG, Yep. GG, everyone. So yeah, it's but yeah, so that's well, one of the friends that I know of who been using the Nismo, who's been getting making most out of that car, even with the little tricks that you could play around with in order to get a bit more deployment with the gearing, etc., etc. So Jorge is the only one to have retired from this race. Just trying to think where we're going to go next after Spa. Perhaps Le Mans? Le Mans next? Okay, so grab the replays if you want them. So good to see you in here, Rose. So we have myself taking the win and Yep in second with the fastest lap. Danny in third, Casuals in fourth. We've got Pep in fifth. We've got Adak in sixth. We've got Remiko in seventh, and Jorge is the only one to retire for this race. So that just leaves us 6 of us on. So maybe we'll do Le Mans for the next one. We'll do Le Mans for the next track. So okay, so track change to Circuit de la Sarthe, the full course. Looking at 3 laps. So shall we keep the 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Let me know if you don't mind, please, in the YouTube chat. So got it set to 5 minutes as it stands. So and with Le Mans being a longer track, so you want me to keep for 5 minutes? And oh, you don't mind? Okay, that's good to know. So if we do get that 5 minutes in, then obviously we're only going to get that one fly lap in. So got the shortcut penalty set to week. Goes to during set to week. Okay. So other than that, I may as well just set it to sunset, and then whilst I'm at it, get it on there. That's more like it. That's the kind of sunsetting I like. Especially when it's this time of the year, and obviously you still get a lot of daylight, so just trying to make it as accurate as possible. And then you can see the sun setting and all. So we'll give it 5 minutes, or maybe 4. I'll give it 4 minutes. So what should we be out in? Porsche, Genesis, Audi, Peugeot, Toyota. So I'm going to go out in... I'll just stick with the Audi. It's like we've got Piazu's on the Inters. Unless Piers already knows about it. I've only just seen that on the screen. No problem. Antivirus Scamanetic. That's one of the things that I've recently learnt about. Which is a newer variation of a virus, in it. Because going back in like in obviously when coronavirus was obviously noticed in 2019, which obviously became a lot more of a talking point at the beginning of this decade, and then here we are in 2026 and with a different variant. What is going on? So by any means, we'll just keep doing what we're doing as normal, and stick to talking on the track. And when you do the talking on the track, you deliver results, good results, and that's how you settle the debate. I'm sure anybody can relate to that. Nearly flat out through the Porsche curves, then on the fast swooping left, right, left-handers and so on. Have a quick gander, shall we? So we have Casuals, who's in the Peugeot, Danny in the Porsche, and there's Pep in the Audi VGT, and there's Yep in the Toyota GR010 with the Ferrari livery on it. And there's Rose in the Nismo. And there's Piers in the Porsche. So I think we're all ready to go and get some qualifying going. So the quali starting soon. Good luck. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. I know that there's only like 5 minutes of qualifying, so you only get that to one shot. So just be mindful of those around you on the track, and don't worry about where you qualify, because it's all to play for in the race as well. So if there's some more people that wants to race this one that's joined the qualifying session, I'll abandon my qualifying and see if there's any of those that's waiting on the list, as we've just got somebody who's just joining in, whoever that might be. Chris Owens in. Welcome along, Chris. Pleasure to meet you. I'm not sure if we've met before, but I did see the name pop up, but not sure from top of my if we've raced each other before. But I've got so many names, just to try my hardest to, to remember, unless I just write them down to one side. So let's get qualifying underway. good luck, everyone. And if there's anybody that's just joining in the qualifying session, then I'll abandon my lap. See, unless somebody already knows that I'm willing to go and set the grid, and to allow another person in or two. If anybody doesn't mind, I'm not sure if there's some. Well, I know that there's some I have on here who I know really well don't even mind on what I'm on with, what I'm doing, whether I get the chance to go and set the grid if needs be, if we have one person or two that's waiting to race. Must be one of the tricks, that's clever tricks where you can do with the little trick to get the gear whilst with the gear in or something. Because I'm doing 170, 175. Unless if I dab the brake a little bit, maybe that might do the trick. Or unless if it's slipstream, that makes sense. It's a slipstream. Yeah. Taco drift is in. And that's Ellis. No problem, and that's if it's okay with everyone to allow the one person or two, and I'll set the grid after taking a screenshot of the qualifying results. Until it gets to a point where later on in the session, then even if I do get to shorten the time, then obviously I'll have to. We'll just have to keep the racing flowing and. Yes, BOP is on. I'll just take that slip. Mind you, that car's gonna be flying on the end of the straight unless. So that's a lot of attempts shaved off whilst using the slipstream of somebody. Puro's in. Oh, he's left. I was just about to ask the question, but never mind. That person's left. Well, we've got one person who wants to race this one, who was on the waiting list. .326.5. Pole position. GG. See what everybody else is on. Got a minute and 9 seconds left. Yep, sir. P3, the Toyota. Okay, so Chris Owens left. Okay. So we'll take a photo of that and allowing the Swede in the practice race set by host. So as soon as yep, the lobby is now set, so take in ASAP please. We're just setting the grid. Oh, straight away, everybody's all ticked in, so let's get the grid sorted. So there's myself on pole, there's Rose. Where's Rose? Rose is second. Yep in third. And there's Pep in fourth. Pep stays where he is. Piers in fifth. And we've got Casuals in sixth. We've got Danny in seventh. Obviously, Chris always left, so that promotes a spot to Taco. So happy days. Happy days. I'll keep that in mind, sunshine. I'll keep that in mind. So, have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. Oh, I've got somebody else who's just joining in as well. Who is that? P-Crate. Welcome along, P-Crate. So let's have a clean race as well. Don't know how long P-Crate is going to be initializing for. So we've got another person that's just joined in before I'm about to begin the second race of the evening. So apologies for the delay in advance if it comes to, well, don't know how quickly that person's going to be ticking in. So I had to be sure that that person's on the grid, as I don't want to leave anybody out. So unless if it's a PlayStation 4 user, which I can't see that really, but I could be wrong. There we go. So tick in ASAP, please. I've just set the grid, and we're just about to get going. If you have the car. There we go. So just check. There we go. Sorted. Sorry for the delay. Thank you for your patience. Let's get this second race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with 4-star check is on as well. And be very careful in the first couple of corners. Good luck, everyone. Got Pep going in thick and fast, and so is Ellis. Welcome along, Sir Drones a lot. Thank you very much for tuning in and leaving a like and a good luck message as well. So I'm just getting overtaken by Yep in his Ferrari livery Toyota. seeing something behind. I'm not sure what, but yep, it's just disappearing very much in the distance, but not quite as we're approaching that sector where the LMP1s should be able to have the advantage over the high-speed corners. Jensen's in. Welcome along, Jensen. Oh, really? Really? Pierce started on the intermediates. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? On a bone dry track, you literally wore the hell out of them. Yeah, good to see you, Jensen. Just do my best to keep within the slip of yet, because that's that Toyota's pretty quick in a straight line. Oh! Almost. It's alright, I've almost run to the back of Yep there. And Rose has made her way back up to P3 after dropping down the order at one stage, and then she's made a good recovery so far. Welcome along, Portal. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, my brother. Okie dokie. Just getting closer and closer. Just leaving fifth gear alone. 200 mile an hour in the slipstream with fifth gear, and just had to brake it then as oh yep, he's almost lost it, kept it going, and I've taken the lead. So this is going to be a titanic battle on the last lap at Le Mans. He's not bump drafting, he wants to overtake. The car has got speed in the straight line, and this car I'm using, the R1816, is capable around the corners. Yep, getting throttle happy as well. Come on then. He's on my right, he's on my right. Surely. Here we go. All or nothing. Oh, bro, I almost had you. Well done, yep. Rosie P3, well done, my girl. Good comeback after a lot you've been through in the first lap and so on. Obviously, do see the reshuffling on the leaderboard from the left-hand side. So when I'm on a straight, difficult part of driving sometimes is staying awake. So you don't want to be sleeping on the wheel. Yeah, I gotta say it's. I did say, didn't I, that you know, just to be mindful in like turns 1 and 2. So I'm not sure who hit you off or something, but if there's any dirty people, let me know and I'll kick them. You know, not to take it personal. So, but a good recovery you put up there from where you were, Rose. So I take my hat off to you. So we've got. Yep, taking the win with myself in second, Rose in third with the fastest lap as well. Danny in fourth, we've got Casuals in fifth, we've got Pickrate in sixth, we've got Piers in seventh, Pep and Ellis the only ones to retire from this race. Ice Cube DJ's in, welcome along Ice Cube. Pep's left. Okay. Okay. I've got that one noted, so obviously, because if you didn't give the place bad, then by any means that's deemed as bad sportsmanship in it. So, yeah, okay. Thank you for letting me know. So, good to see you, Ice Cube. We're just about to head off to the next stop. Where should we head off to? I think we'll head off to Watkins Glen. We'll give Watkins Glen a go. Increase the laps to 5. Sunset time. With that sun setting as well. Other than that, well, I can't because Coin Nation's still initializing. Demos is in. Welcome along, Demos. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Check that everything's all spot on, which it is. Right, let's head off to Watkins Glen. So, quali starting in 5 minutes. Okay. Ice Cube's left. Okay. So, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break whilst we wait for the clock to run down. And I'll be back in 2 secs. Luis Sosa, welcome along. Been a while, mate. Good to see you. I'm not too bad, thank you. And I hope you're well. So, we've just got JetBlue Chris just is in there somewhere, who I've raced with before, if he's still in there, which it is. And a few more other people. Sorry if I missed out, if there's some that have already just noticed that, who's in the lobby. So I'll just get a quick feel of the car and the track, and then we'll get qualifying underway. So, in case you're wondering, Lewis, and obviously, as you can see, you've got the new gear, especially the Logitech RS50. Obviously, this is a McLaren RS Formula wheel, which I'm using, and obviously the GT Omega Prime Lite rig with I've built that up. So I have a video on my YouTube channel somewhere where you can see me GT Omega Prime Lite rig build, for those who like to go and have a look if they've got 15-16 minutes of their time. Thanks, brother. One of the next things I'm yet to do is to add on a unboxing the Logitech. Obviously, it came with the the original round circle shape wheel, with a light white liner on the top of it, and obviously, and when I saw the opportunity to go and acquire one of these wheel add-ons, so you could just simply, if you wish, you could just there's 6 bolts of Allen key bolts on the front of the wheel, and you've got 3 volt unbolt, which is 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. So, and then you can add that wheel attachment onto the wheel hub, which just makes it look close enough to driving a racing car with the Formula wheel. So we'll have a look at who we have out. So we have Yep in the Bugatti, interestingly. We've got Sparkane in the Porsche, Jensen in the Audi, Rose in the Nismo, Casuals in the Porsche, Coronation in the Toyota, JetBlue Chest in the Toyota, Boba Roda in the Rodman's Porsche, Soda in the Bugatti, Jinjon GT in the Toyota, myself, Yep, Darkways. Anybody I missed out? I mentioned Danny, so they've got Danny in the Porsche, Demos in the Bugatti, and we have a full lobby, so let's get qualifying underway. Piers, you need to ready up if you're racing this one, unless you're spectating. Quali starting soon. Good luck. Another thing as well is, please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. We'll give Piers 30 seconds to respond. If not, we're just going to have to get the qualifying underway. Just gonna have to get going, unfortunately. Don't take it personal, Piers, if you're watching. We're just about to get qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone, and don't rush out to the pits straight away if you don't have to. Be like me, I'll be sticking around the pit lane for 30, 45 seconds or something, so then I have the tracker. Thank you, Lewis. So... Are those in the pits just saving themselves for the race? Or they're just doing a last to first challenge? Having been over the chicane, shortcutting. Just what I was about to receive anyway. Got somebody who had a spin on the track map. Into the 29s. very close to hitting the wall there. Could have quite improved my time, but it's another pole position from myself. Rose in P2. See how everybody's getting on. Okie dokie. Welcome along, Ian. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Ah, that's a shame, really. It's you know, a few more times was definitely there if it wasn't for that last corner where you just it's very easy to get it wrong, of course. Just a bit of a bit on the brakes and then hit the apex and then carry the speed as much as possible. And yeah, that's just the little things, of course, but at least you know like where you pinpoint. Yeah, at least you know like what the crack is, so therefore that it's possible to overcome that hurdle. Just a long tiring day at work. Yep, I'm not too bad, thank you. I've just been up to go to the gym, so I've trained back as well in order to keep fit as well. Obviously, you know, it's one of them things what kept me going for the long run, for sure. Having been into the fitness industry for over a decade, was training in the gyms of so on. We've got to myself, the only driver to make it into the 29s, with Rose in second. We've got Boba Roda in third. We've got Demos in fourth, JetBlue Chest in fifth. We've got Spark in sixth, Jinjon GT in seventh. We've got Casuals in eighth. We've got Jensen in ninth, Soda in 10th. We've got Coination 11th. We've got Danny in 12th. We've got Darkways, MJH, and yep, the only ones to not set a time. So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and be mindful on the first lap as well. Likewise, if you accidentally punted somebody off the track, you know, just take your time to find a safe spot to get the position back to the person you made contact with, and don't worry about where you finish. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good start with 4-star checkers on. Oh, sorry. Oh, my apologies, mate. Somebody's gone low, more accident up ahead. Oh, all happening in the first lap. I didn't even look what I was doing, and then I had to anticipate by a split second. Approaching thick and fast to Yep. Appreciate you letting me by. No worries, pal. Thank you for joining. Look after yourself, mate. Oh, I've got a bit wide there. I might have a penalty coming my way. Yep. The gap was there. Welcome along, Agent. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Good to know. Okie dokie. Appreciate you tuning in, by the way. And I hope to see you around. So we're just on the last lap now. Rose looks like she's got this one covered. around the final corner. Rose takes the win. Well done, girl. GG. Thanks, Ian. Just on 590 subscribers, so we are 10 away from reaching the 600 mark. So if you're enjoying the content I'm providing you, hit the like button. We're just one like away from the 2 figures worth of likes, and hit the subscribe if you want to see more of my open lobby racing as well as my league racing adventures. And for those who are interested, if I can get this up. Save the replay if you want them. So well done to Rose for the win. So you have my own Discord channel for those who wish to join in my community. Obviously started with a few people, and then so the invitation is there for those who wish to join my Discord server, for where you have all the updates with the my open lobby races and so on. And just want to say sorry for the contact with from lap 1. Obviously I lost it on my own, that's what it is. So because it was just literally me losing the back end and then went to the side. So although I had to get away, but it happens, don't it? So let's have a look on where we're going to go next. So we'll head off to Kyoto for the next one. Head off to Kyoto for the next one also. No worries, Ian. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon. Quali starting in 5 minutes. So there you have. I've pinned the message about where you have my Discord link for those who wish to join my server on the pinned message that's on the bottom of the screen. So we welcome along Beckus. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Oopsies. Let's have a look, shall we, on who we got out on the grid. Okay. So we have Rose in the Nismo. And then we have JetBlue Chest in the Toyota. Sparkane in the Porsche. We've got Danny in the Porsche. Barbara Roda in the Bugatti. Jensen in the Audi. MGH in the Peugeot. There's Jinjon GT in the Toyota. Liquid in the Audi. Beckus in the Audi. Yep in the Porsche. Soda in the Nismo. And myself in the pits in the Audi. So, quali starting soon. Good luck, everyone. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Are you ready, Darkweeds? Or are you spectating? Give you 30 seconds. Just reached the 2 figures worth of likes as we made it into 10 likes on this stream. Thank you very much for sparing a moment to smash that like button. And if you're enjoying that content and you want to see more of my open lobbies, etc., hit the subscribe button as we're getting closer to the 600 mark. Good luck, all. Probably get a penalty for cutting that corner. And somehow I didn't. Appreciate you letting me by, mate. Rose in the 19s now, along with myself, who is currently going purple. Chipping away by a few tenths. So close to the 18s. I'll take that. GG everyone. So we have myself taking pole position with Rose in second, Yep in third, JetBlue Chest in fourth. We've got Danny in fifth. We've got Boba Roda in sixth. Becca's in seventh. We've got Liquid in eighth. John GT in ninth. Sodaways in 10th. We've got Bulldog Jensen in 11th. We've got Spark in 12th. MGH in 13th. Nismo is unstable at the curbs. That's what I've noticed myself, because when you go over the curbs in the Nismo, obviously you do feel the bouncing a lot when you when the car hits to the ground and whilst attacking the curbs for as hard as you needed to, which of course can be pretty tricky. It can be pretty tricky, of course, which I've experienced that at the Nürburgring GP layout when I was running that car at one stage. So, best wishes to everyone. Have a good race and best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good start with 4-star chickens on. Still. Watch out for Yep's start on in the Porsche. And the Bugattis and whatever you. Pretty tricky to get it right. Oh, no. Got that one wrong. Got dirty tyres to try and scrub off. And that's allowing Yep the opportunity. Is he? Is he not? Maybe I was too nice. He's got the inside. Welcome along, Maxine. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Yeah. Although I did hit the wall, and then that, of course, I was pointed in a different direction, of course, close to going the opposite direction, so I kept it going somehow. Yeah, it's got low mooring. And this is giving Rose the opportunity. Almost. It's alright, it's alright. I'm sorry. I messed up. No, just keep going. You okay? Alright, cool. No chance that we're going to make the corner anyway, so it was okay until that shenanigan I had in the first sector. Even Becca's got it wrong as well. You could go ahead. Because I've only noticed how quick that car is in that sector. Especially with its crazy speed. Oh, a bit of lawnmower in there from Rose. Even if Nismo did do lawnmowers. Well played, everyone. Got there in the end somehow. Aye. Yep. It happens. It happens. So it happens to all of us, considering that, well, the speeds that which every car has, and yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I've binned it, and then you've binned it, and then so it happens to all of us. So it's all love at the end of the day. All love. The replays if you want them. So we've got taking the win with JetBlue Chest in second. We've got Liquid in third. We've got myself in fourth. Becca's in fifth. Rose in sixth. We've got Bulldog Jensen in seventh. We've got Soda in eighth. We've got Jinjon in ninth. We've got Boba Roda in 10th. We've got Danny in 11th. Well, he's retired. Yep, it happens. A racing incident it is. All love as well. So, I've not got that livery. Yep has it. Obviously, I've seen him early on in this stream that he was running a GR010 with the Ferrari livery on it. So where should we go to? We'll give Grand Valley Highway a go. I haven't done that track in a while. Not sure if anybody likes that track, but so I thought of that for a moment. Oh, no worries, Jensen. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, well, you know, it's taking me back to the memories of when I played GT1, GT2, and then throughout the Gran Turismo franchise. That this track has always been on the map for quite some time, and so yeah, quali started in 5 minutes. Yeah. I have a load of cars. Well, to be honest, obviously, which I've got, as you can see, that I've got a load of them cars. Well, I'm yet to do this one actually. I'm yet to do the livery on the Genesis, the Bugatti. So, and there's some that are like gift cards and so on. But obviously, at one stage, when the GT7 first came out, obviously the Porsche 919 Hybrid was the car in that category, in the modern generation. And then you have the Audi R1816, which then became the OP car from what was it, August or September 2024, somewhere like that. So it's good to have a variety. Nice to see a variety with some using VGTs, some like using real cars, and then some using Group C cars, which I've not seen a lot of used cars, a lot of Group C cars. Even if I were to run something a little different in the GR1, then it would have to be the Group C. And then you would need specifically for Group C, if anybody wishes or anybody has it. I know that to me, you probably won't have that a Group C car, Rose, as you mentioned that you've only got the GTR and the Genesis. So you have the Jaguar XJR 9, Porsche 962, and then the Sauber Mercedes. Any other car I've got? Mazda 787B. Obviously, I was looking through to see where's what, because a lot of them I did, as you could all tell. I've designed those Monster Energy liveries, which I designed the Monster Energy liveries myself. So if anybody wishes for a Monster Energy livery designing, then just ask me. Just ask me, and I'll see what I can do. Oh yeah, the Sauber Mercedes. Yeah, I've got that one. So, but yeah, so anybody wants a livery doing, even if it's a Monster livery, then reach out to me, and then so a specific car and number if you want, and then some additional decals and any little bits and pieces that I'm going through, then can preview them, and then if you're happy with the design that I come up with and so on, then I can show it on the showcase. Then so you have the Genesis GTR TS030, TS050. Yeah. McLaren VTT, 908 Hyundai, Audi R18. Which R18 is it you got, Rose, if you can remember? Is it the 2011 or the 2016? Because I've got two separate ones, the 2011 and the 2016. Yeah, that's a good choice of car. Yeah, it's a good choice of car, the 16. But then again, it's obviously when I do get around to making deliveries, then obviously I just like spend like well, just play some music, or even I did do the one of the streams at one point, and it was the Spec 3, day one of Spec 3 from December last year, when I started off design and delivery. Yeah. So then, one stage I was doing the delivery design to start off with in my stream, and then I've opened the GT3 lobby, which was the first one I did at that track I did at the time was Yas Marina, and Yas Marina's one of the latest tracks that have been done. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. So we've got our team in. Good to see you, pal. Hope you're well. And there's Yep parking his Audi to one side. And G. Henry in the Toyota TS010 with the Ferrari livery on it. And we've got Liquid Tundra in the Porsche. And they've got JetBlue and then Nismo. I've got Pin the Boss in the Porsche, Beckus in the Toyota, Rose in the Genesis, RTM in the Porsche, with the McLaren MCL High livery that's on there. Where McLaren's going to be making the entry to the hypercar category next year in 2027. Well, they'll be going for the overall 24 hours on Le Mans win. So let's get qualifying underway. Quali starting soon. Good luck. Another thing as well is please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. So good luck, everyone. Let's get qualifying underway. Welcome along, Shadow. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Thanks, Shadow. To be fair, that I could do with a proper monster, proper t-shirt. Well, I've seen a lot of them that's all on eBay and whatever, and then a lot of them see that there's like most of them I've seen it to it. It's all like motorbiker related, where you got the Monster Yamaha, and even in where it's in like MotoGP, the World Superbikes, British Superbikes, or whatever. And then you see some graffiti ones, the proper ones, which they are like from the US. And to get one for the exact, then you're paying ridiculous money to get the item shipped from the United States over to the UK because of all the shipping costs that you have with from one border to the other, which is crazy. Absolutely, and behind the scenes, I have got the FC26 Pro Club football team sorted and running, and obviously site friends only, that sort of thing. I don't know like how much those are near follow football, but obviously anybody who knows me, I'm big into that sport as well. So obviously I got the black and green monster colours on my kits with a certain partner, kit partner also, but just missing the monster decal on them. So, and how I got to FC26, for those who are wondering, it is currently on the freebie selection on this month's PlayStation subscription membership. For those who wish to go and download the game, which what was to start off with when it first came out, well, crazy money, like £70 or something like that for a PlayStation 5 game. That is madness compared to 10 years ago when the PlayStation 4 was around, and it was somewhat like what, like 45, 40, 50 pounds, something like that. Just for that one game. That's a real difference, of course. You can't park there, mate. There's £100 fine for parking in that spot. Rose with a pole position time. Over to me now if I can try and beat that benchmark. Oh, that was close. GG. I was gonna say, holy mama. Well played, Rose. Do you know what? She's been on it with the qualifying and as well as the races. I thought at first from my side it was a slow lap of them, but then when it looked pretty slow, it felt quick. As I was just literally glued in on my Audi, which I've been racing in that car a load of times as of lately. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, we can get some gains in there at some point. Well, it's just a matter of time, innit? Depending on my schedules and so on. So yeah, we'll see if there's anybody that's on board that's willing to play, and go from there. So having been religiously played this game for quite some time, and so yeah, GG to you, Henry, Maxine F1, if that's you. G Henry. Yeah. I just had to flick on from PSN names to GT nicknames. So we've got myself on pole position with Rose in second, RTM in third. We've got Henry in fourth. Maxine, should I say? Apologies if I got that wrong. So we've got in fifth, Liquid Tundra in sixth. We've got Jet Blue Chest in seventh. We've got Bartux in eighth. We've got Beckus in ninth. We've got Pim the Boss bringing up the rear. Thank you. So have a good race, everyone, and best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. You'll like this, Shadow, if you're watching. Somebody's using a McLaren livery on the Porsche. Like literally, somebody's cannot wait to see McLaren on the World Endurance Championship grid for 2027. So let's get this next race underway. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, just spare a moment to say, he said it on the YouTube chat, so it's all good. What am I doing here? Let's go. Good luck, everyone. Yeah. Let's get a good start and go with the flow. Oh, she's got a bit deep, but manages to keep going somehow. Left loads of room there as well. Ouch. You can see all the chaos from so many cars together. It's like, where'd you go? You go, Rose. That car's bloody quick off the straight. And there's some that's got half-second penalties for probably the white line somewhere, especially these road circuits. Sorry, yep. Oh. I was there. I was there. Oh, crap. A rose blast past a pair of them on that straight. And I've got somebody in my right in company. Porsche's a sitting duck. Come on, Audi. Through goes Danny C for P3. Is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it? Get in there, Rose. No! I've lost P4, P3. Oh. No, I thought I had the podium. I thought I had the podium, and then all of a sudden the JetBlue chest did not give up on the final hurdle. Yeah, that thing is a rocket, Rose. No worries, JetBlue. No worries. Well done, by the way. GG. Enjoy that one. Well done, Rose, for pinching it at the last moment. 22 thousandths of a second ahead of Maxine. The NASA Genesis, yeah. Yeah, no problem, JetBlue. Anytime. So, I'm not sure how many races is anybody up for, or if they were up for 2 or 1. See how I feel. So, congratulations, and yep as well. That's some good battles as well. So we've got Rose taking the win by 2/100ths of a second, and she had the fastest lap as well. And we've got Maxine in second, JetBlue Chest in third, we've got myself in fourth, Yep in fifth, we've got Tahatium in sixth, we've got Beckus in seventh, we've got Batux in eighth, we've got Liquid Chandra in ninth, we've got Pim the Boss in 10th. Yeah, so well done to those who have had a good race with. So, yeah, it's like a rocket. It's like you got a jet rocket on the back of the car or something. Like the rockets that you get off Dick Dastardly's racing machine, where he's got all the rocket booster for the back of his car. Yeah, this is a thing with the modern racing cars, especially the Genesis being the one as you mentioned that's got a good hybrid system, of course. So I'll have to spend more time with them cars in particular, to be honest. So where shall we go? We shall go to Daytona for the next one. Okie dokie. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Not sure if we're going to take this as the last race with a few of us on board, so unless you want to do another race afterwards, so I don't mind whichever really. So quali starting in 4 minutes. I'll give it 4 minutes. What should we be out in? Don't want to be touching the 919 hybrid because it's like a sitting duck at a straight. Probably just stick to what I was usually driving then, the R1816. It'd probably look a bit odd if I bring out the Genesis now that's got that's not got a monster livery on it. Then probably a good excuse to well, say they can't even use that car because of a certain livery that's missing to me. So, but I don't mind driving any sort of livery in all honesty. So, but yeah, that's so it'd be definitely well, just getting there some effort behind the behind some of the cars. Does anybody like it to in this sunsetting, or does anybody prefer it to dark, or you're not fussed? Because as it is, that I do like the sunsetting. You know, just like at this time of the year when the sun's setting at around 9 o'clock as well. And don't forget the pinned message you see on the bottom of my YouTube chat for those who wish to join my Discord server. You're more than welcome to. Where you'll see the updates of me upcoming events, whether it's the open lobbies and so on, and of course plenty of topics that's categorised, whether it's Gran Turismo 7 or the sports, where the sports section where I'm big into sports myself, and where you have motorsports, which is obviously my first love with sport, whether it's the world of Formula 1, touring cars, World Rally Championship, etc. Football as well, and then you have the boxing, the MMA, and whatever. So even the esports side, then, which obviously I've been involved in. So for a couple of occasions, well, season by season, like the GR3 esports endurance event I was taking part in at Yas Marina, where I've delivered what was a drive where I made up a lot of places from where I started, which comes to show that a lot is possible. Probably end up here with one more position higher or two. When the post-race penalties have been dished out from behind the scenes. So who's that behind me? That's Yep. There you have it, brother. So there is a Toyota. I might get the Toyota out for a change. I have not even used that car in ages. Just for a bit of fun. So let's have a quick look, shall we? So we've got JetBlue in the Peugeot VTT 750. And there's Rose in the Genesis. And there's Yep in the Toyota GR7010 in the Ferrari livery. Just drifted it from one side to the other. And there's myself, Maxine, and somebody else is just changing the car. Liquid Tundra. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Alright. So let's get this qualifying session underway. Good luck, everyone. And if anybody wishes, well, if there's some that's joining in the middle of the qualifying session, they can race this one if they want. I don't mind either way. So this is the one of the cars that was well, especially this GR010 that was in the hypercar class, and then they've also got upgraded into a modern looking GR010, the Evo, whatever it's called, in the World Endurance Championship. Two thousandths of a second between Yep and Rose in two separate cars. Yep. Close, but no cigar from my side. Just 0.3 off you two, so... Yeah, look at the difference. Oh no! Oh no, that's not what you want, is it? Just the smallest of margins, for sure. But, all to play for. So we've got Yep taking pole with Rose in second, myself in third, Jet Blue Chest in fourth. I've got Maxine in fifth, Liquid Tundra in sixth. Oh, geez. Jeez. Well, not to worry. Not to worry. All to play for in the race, so there is another opportunity of a result. So, have a good race, everyone. Best of luck. And let's have a clean race as well. So, let's get this next race underway. Just need my gloves on, and we're about to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody's joining, whoever that might be. Up Marlin. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this. Good start. The 4-star check is on still. Watch on your right. Oh! Might have to give that one back, yep, where you can, please. If there was contact. Okay, we keep going. Because I thought it's hard to see, like, from a certain angle, like, where if there was there, but it's okay. It's just wrong positioning at the wrong time, and therefore leading to going onto the grass. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we keep going. Yeah, I'm probably losing out to the bloody Genesis and the Pug VGT and Yep, giving the blue Peugeot a bump drive to try and catch up with Maxine, who is currently disappearing off into distance. Ah, oh, didn't mean to dab the brakes. By a milligram or two. Oh! Almost lost it there. And we kept on going. And I've got Rose behind me as well, who's continuing to push on. Rightly so. I thought she'd be doing it tactically. She's gonna get me in a big way, you watch. Well played, Rose. I knew you'd get me in the end because of how superior it is. That thing is on a straight line. Well done, everyone. So grab the replays if you want them. So we've got myself in 6th and last. We've got JetBlue taking the win with a fastest lap. Maxine in 2nd, Yep in 3rd. We've got Liquid Tundra in 4th, Rose in 5th, myself in 6th. Yeah. It's one of them minutes where little things can either put you off the other line or even send you into the grass, and did right to keep going, and no matter, even if the game reset you right from where you were before, and so. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's all good. So we're gonna make this wherever we're off to. Shall we finish off at Red Bull Ring then? In the GR1s? Might as well, won't we? A quick short one, and then therefore that finish the stream on a familiar racing track. Right. So this is the last race of the stream. Qualifying starting in, give it 4 minutes. Do you see? Do you enjoy the server, Rose? Welcome along, my girl. So, and for those who haven't, and for those who already have, we already a few of us on. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's Danny C. Thank you for your support. And that's for those who got a couple on here who have just recently got to know. And there's a couple of which I already know pretty well. So we just have a chilled one, of course. With 5 of us on. Maybe a few more that'll be racing this one, depending what happens in the next 4 or 5 minutes. Just get me a phone charger for 1 moment. Be 2 secs. And I'm back. Red Bull Ring, a lot of speed trap, like 190 mile an hour. Yeah, just like Formula 1 speeds as well. You're going through speeds at 200 plus mile an hour. The game gave me... Okay. I'm not sure what's changed, or whether if it's just me, or is it just... Because what I've got here as well, just as you do, shortcut penalty set to weak. Ghosted set to weak. And it's a bit of an odd one, which I don't see very often, so... And which corner was it to, Rose? Was it the first turn, or was it just the third turn? Or I'm not too sure. It's because it's something that where the lap time gets invalidated. I don't know if it's just last corner. It may be the say, like, if the penalty system is set to weak, for instance, then you have the red and white curves, which is your track limits. If that is the case. So if it is that, then the red and white curves is the how far you're allowed to use, to keep the 2 wheels on the side on the red and white curves, whilst you're on that concrete bit is. Yeah, too much of that, of course. Right, so let's have a look to see who we have out on track. So we have Rose, who's on the was on the flying lap, even with a half-second penalty. And then we've got chilling in the runoff area. And we've got Liquid Tundra in the Bugatti. Nope, I didn't see that it got wiped there. So yeah. Depends where you which point of the runoff do you just hit first, or whether it's just the early part or is it just a late part. It's what I was noticing from behind the scenes when I was talking with some who are in a party chat in the endurance league race the other day, and then that person obviously got a penalty for track limits at turn 3 or something, where even by the slightest you can go over the white line. But even if you're in an earlier part of that part of the runoff area, then probably get penalised for that, which is why that person was highlighting that there's a section where you can get a half-second penalty dished out to you. So quali starting soon. Good luck, and you're all know the rest. Please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. With just the 5 of us on, unless there's some that want to race this one. If it's somebody I know, I'll ask. Or unless they already leave, and fair enough. So, good luck, everyone. Let's go. We've got a car up ahead. Watch out, yep, if that's you, I'm coming through. Hey, oh. What the? What on earth? What is happening there? A wheel disconnect. Don't happen very often. I don't know. I don't know what happened there to start off with. But I'll still be able to get a lap time in if I can get everything all reset. There we go. We're back up and running. It's an odd one, really. So just let all these people by. Mind you that tyres are going to be cold, so... It might be because I may be like pulling the steering wheel just a little bit back, which might have triggered it to something because, yeah. Weird that. But we're up and running. I fixed the issue. And now I've got to try and warm up the tyres as much as I possibly can and try not to impede anybody. Yep. Yeah. Qualifying ruined from the first lap by going over the flipping sausages. Not to worry. It might be because, well, this wheelbase, well, the 8 Nm machine has been on it for too long. Well, got there on what was a hectic qualifying. Yeah, no issues, well, no overheating from my wheels, so that's alright. Yeah, well done everyone. And Rose takes pole position with a 17.5. Yep in second with a 117.9. Maxine with a 19.2 in P3. Myself with a 19.8 in the P4. And we've got Liquid Tundra with a 120.3 in 5th. Yep. Thanks, Rose. GG. So, don't rule me out because I could be in contention. So, so let's make it a good one, shall we? So have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and keep it clean as well. So let's get this next race, the final race of the stream, underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's what made a difference for sure. Yep. Gets the move done. I thought about it, but no. Rose gets the move done. Sort of. Maxine's got a half-second penalty on the gamer tag. Oh, sorry, Rose. Yeah, well done for showcasing your sportsmanship, Rose. What we'd like to see after if there was contact. So we keep going. Spare a moment to shake hands in apology, and then we keep going. So, yep, in the lead with myself in second, Maxine in third, Rose in fourth, Liquid in fifth. Cruising on to a P2 finish. And yep, takes the win with myself having to settle for second. Maxine in third, Rose in fourth, and Liquid Tundra bring up the rear in fifth. Well done, everyone. Got the replays if you want them, so just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time and take care all. No stress, it's sorted now. It's sorted on the track, and yeah. So we've got Yep taking the win with a fastest lap, with myself in second, Maxine in third, Rose in fourth, and Liquid in fifth. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are going off for those who wish to keep on racing. So who we got to who's currently got a lobby open? GR2 only 5-minute starts. Jono's in. Varut is in. GS in. GR3, there's Nick in there as well. Maybe a league race. There's a one that's got a GR4 a little bit. One GR3. Super Formula 1 Elite is in the league race, maybe. No worries, Rose. Thank you very much for racing my open lobby. I appreciate your company, and well done for tonight. Well done for tonight. Much love. Anytime. So let's see if any more got Mary JP in there, and that's all the lots. So for those who want some extra income, don't forget to do your online time trials. Obviously got the Porsche 911 time trial in. So we've got GR3. There's not really that many days left, so on the racing hard tyres. So we've got myself with a 51.9 and then Calster with a 50.9. Still to be second off the World Tour, and yeah. So and there's our friend Rose with a 53.0. Good effort for getting gold. Obviously, there's only two days left, so. Oh, and just need to look at the sport mode as well. We've got this week's dailies, obviously. Tokyo Expressway. Let's see what the I'm yet to put a time in, of course. Yet to put a time in. Yep. And there's Sandcastle City, Willow Springs. Jiva, Dirty Mandy, obviously. Treviso, Dames. Farouk, Yearly there. Rod Boyd as well. So, let's get the ticket opened. Oh, I just need to change the oil. I could do that well in my own time, so it's all good. And that is my GR1 Open Racing done and dusted until next time. Thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much for those who have made it to 2 figures worth of likes, and appreciate your efforts, on your time and efforts and your support for watching the stream and saying hello while on the go. The comments as well, appreciate that a lot. So welcome to the new subscribers on my YouTube channel as well. We are getting close to the 600 mark, so let's see if we can get that achieved. So so many people to say thanks for tuning in. We've got Lewis, Sosa, Shadow, Ian, Agent Joby, Maxine, JetBlue. There's so many names. Sorry if I missed anybody out of it, because it just goes far back, but it's just going. And Rose as well. Thank you very much, guys and girls, for those who have been sparing a moment to say hello and talking along. Shadow GT as well. So I hope you all had a good one as well as I had. So I'm not sure when I'll be live, but maybe Friday evening, perhaps. If not, because I do have something which I want to share, because it's getting to the point where, it's because this week it's, as far as I'm aware, it's the Mental Health Awareness Week, and just to share with you a little something for those who aren't even aware. And it's getting to the anniversary of this Friday that 5 years ago, I lost a friend who took his life. I had to be there for those who were so close to him, and those to me who knew him. And even there've been times where we were getting to the bottom of a barrel and not knowing that how is this going to pan out with life without the one person. And so it's one of those things that you just don't know what goes on behind the scenes until you come across that path. But unfortunately, when the opportunity was not there on on the step of revival, then obviously that it's one of those things that where some just like don't even have anything to say other than just spare a moment to reflect on where you came from and to where you are at this moment in time, and then which comes to show that as long as you spare a moment to reach out and seek help and take the opportunity while it's there, that of course is the stepping stone to get yourself back to your normal self, whatever you got, whatever circumstances you're going through. So if you feel like giving up, don't ever give up in life, because there is a lot to live up for and a lot to do for sure. And although that for anybody who knows me, when it comes to when you're in a world of your own, you're in a league of your own, and you're pushing yourself into another level. And when you get yourself into another level, you feel like you're flying. But there's one thing that you just don't know what's going through the back of your head. So it's them little things that you just want to make sure that that not everybody's well. When I say everybody, I mean you just want to be sure you just spare a moment to to reflect, go again, and do but better than what you've done from the previous day. And that's of course, in God's will, if there's one person who could save you, is yourself, about who you have yourself to help. Even if you have those about who are close to you by your side, you should be thankful to have those about who are around you with, and to be blessed and humble, and of course grateful with the memories that you're going to have. And although that those who spare moments to to tune in to say hello, whatever they're on with while they go, or even race my open lobbies, and I appreciate that. I really do. And if anybody needs anything, then my inbox is open. If you want to have a chat about something, it might be straight away. It might not be straight away, depending what I'm doing in the real world. So obviously, by any means, just remember this moment, that if you feel like giving up, don't, because there is a lot to live up for, and a lot of opportunities will come, and therefore that you are approaching the light at the end of the tunnel. That if you could go from the bottom of the barrel all the way up to the top to become and continue to be the best version of yourself you could possibly be, anybody can do it. And I said, when I've achieved something, great things do happen for a reason, and the exciting part is that we're just getting started for the next step. And most of all, prioritize you, and then you're in a good place. Therefore, that you'll be feeling much better than the day before. So that's all I wanted to say. That with on approaching the arrival on the anniversary of something that not just me that felt the impact, but to anybody that knows that was going through a low point, even when times where it was through this COVID period, towards the end of the COVID period, that we were getting close to that freedom. And so, and next time I'll be live most likely is on Saturday for the Porsche Cup, and other than that I may do some open lobbies at some point over the weekend. Not too sure when exactly, so it'll probably be a Sunday afternoon, whenever. So that's what I've got in mind also, in order to keep the community going. And that's something that what I've enjoyed doing, where I throw down something different, whether it's the one category to another category, that sort of thing. So yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a good one and a good evening. So if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I appreciate your time and efforts and your support once more. So whatever you're up to, look after yourself, stay safe, have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the world. And from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.